I'm Francis from Last Minute English, and I want you to steal from me. That's because today we're looking at Read Then Speak, one of the most difficult questions on the Duolingo English Test. And I'm going to give you a really high level answer. And not just that, I'm going to show you how to build that answer so that you can steal my strategy and get a really high score when you take the DET. Sound good? Let's get started. So before you start stealing from me, let's take a quick look at what Read Then Speak is all about. So we've got an example question here. It says, speak about the topic below for 90 seconds. Talk about a time you bought something expensive. So that's the main question. And then 4 bullet points of what you should mention. When and where was it? What did you buy? How did you feel about spending so much? And was it worth the money? And you've got 20 seconds to look at that answer, read it, prepare, think about what you're going to say, and then you can speak for up to 90 seconds to answer. So we're going to build an answer together. I'm going to show you my strategy for answering this really, really well and getting 130 or higher. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to give you my full answer, and I'm even going to read it for you sentence by sentence in a very natural way so that you can copy my pronunciation. So that's coming later. Let's get started with the build. So the first step is in that first 20 seconds of preparation time, you should decide what to say. All right? Super important that when the speaking time starts, you have a clear idea of what your answer is going to be about and what you'll say for each of those bullet points, okay? Now, I just want you to do this exercise yourself. I'm going to put 20 seconds on the timer, and I want you to decide what was the expensive thing that you bought, and then for each of those bullet points, see if you can come up with just a word or two so that you know what you would say if you got this question in the real DET, okay? So you're doing that 20 seconds of thinking time. Your thinking time starts now. Okay, so how did that feel? The more you do that, the more you practice, the more comfortable that 20 seconds is going to be. You'll be able to do it really quickly by the end. By the way, if you do want to do lots of practice, we don't usually get to an advert so early in the video, so sorry about that. But I just want to remind you that we have our DET practice platform, which is available, and you can do unlimited questions. They're realistic DET questions, and our AI system gives you feedback so you know what you're doing well and which areas to improve. And the link to that is down here. So advert over, let's go back to the video. So for those 4 bullet points, you could have said something like this. You might have said, well, I bought it in a nice jewelry shop 2 years ago. What did you buy? You bought a watch. How do you feel? Like you were proud that you'd saved up enough money? And then was it worth the money? You could say, yes, I think so. I still have it, so it's worth it. So it's very simple. You don't need to make a long sentence in your head. Remember, all of this is happening in your head. So just a few key ideas for each one so that you know when that 90 seconds starts what you're going to talk about. The next step is to introduce the topic. So the first few sentences of your answer should be introducing what it is that you're going to talk about so that it's super clear for everyone that's listening. So here's what I've gone with. When it comes to an expensive purchase, the first thing that comes to mind is a luxury watch I bought in 2019. Now, notice I didn't just say, I bought an expensive watch. We've given a more advanced phrase there. When it comes to something, the first thing that comes to mind is, and you can learn these phrases. We have loads of videos. If you check out our channel here, loads of videos where we talk about these phrases that you can learn, and then you can use them for any topic. Okay, so that's a really It's a great quick way to improve your grammar and your vocabulary and your fluency as well. It's like a cheat code, really. So use those phrases. Next, I'd seen it in the window of a local jewelry shop. Now, I had seen it. That is the past perfect tense. So that's advanced grammar. That's really nice if you can use one or two of those through your test. And notice its gorgeous leather strap. So gorgeous is a nice word, and then strap is a specific word about watches. If you're not sure, strap is this bit here, the bit that holds the watch. And then the front here is called the face of the watch. That's it. You know the word face. It was really quite pricey, so I had to spend some time making my mind up, but in the end, I decided to go for it. The next step is to add detail to your answer. So you've introduced the topic, you've given kind of the overview of what happened and when, and now you can add detail. And we're really going to be focusing on the 2 bullet points at the end. So how did you feel about spending so much money, and was it worth the money? So we could say something like this: I'm not used to spending such a lot on myself, and to be honest, it gave me a bit of a thrill. So to be honest is a nice phrase here. It's called a signposting expression, and that means it tells the listener that maybe something different is coming. So here it's like the different thing is that we're saying that this was a strong emotion, and maybe a slightly unusual emotion that we don't usually feel. So phrases like that are very nice. Let's continue. It was a real treat to be in such a prestigious shop. So prestigious, nice high-level word. Trying on this quality product. Actually, I felt quite proud that I'd managed to scrimp and save a little extra money over the years. Scrimp and save is another fixed expression that means like saving up money. That's a really nice phrase. And I'm glad I did. The watch has held up really well, so it was definitely worth splashing out. Splashing out, spending quite a bit of money on one thing. The next tip is to expand your response. So at this point, you might have done like, I don't know, maybe 30 or 40 seconds of your answer. We want to keep going and fill more of that 90 seconds. So we can add some extra detail and bring the answer to a conclusion. And we've got a few phrases that we can use. So one of those is, on the whole, I feel that, then you say like your overall feeling. Or you could say, all things considered, I'd say, for example, you might say, all things considered, I'd say it was a good purchase. Or we can use just the word overall. So let me give you my answer with overall. We could say, overall, making this expensive purchase is an experience that really stands out to me. It was tough to part with the cash at first, but I've got something I intend to keep for a lifetime. So those are our key steps to building a really strong answer. And now, as promised, I'm going to read through that answer sentence by sentence, and I'm going to leave a pause at the end of each sentence so that you can read it yourself. So this is a really good way to practice your pronunciation. Try to model my pronunciation, okay? Try to do it in the same way that I do it. And we've given you a little bit of help as well, because you can see on screen that some words are like the bold words. Those are the words that I'm going to put some stress on. And other words we say quite quickly, and those we don't put stress on. And then other words are just normal, all right? So let's go through sentence by sentence. At the end of each sentence, I'll leave a short pause. If you want, you can stop the video and say that sentence yourself. Okay, let's begin. When it comes to an expensive purchase, the first thing that comes to mind is a luxury watch I bought in 2019. Very good. I'd seen it in the window of a local jewelry shop and noticed its gorgeous leather strap. It was really quite pricey, so I had to spend some time making my mind up. But in the end, I decided to go for it. Actually, I felt quite proud that I'd managed to scrimp and save up a little extra money over the years. And I'm glad I did. The watch has held up really well, so it was definitely worth splashing out. Overall, making this expensive purchase is an experience that really stands out to me. It was tough to part with the cash at first, but I've got something I intend to keep for a lifetime. Okay, very good. Now, you can keep coming back and practicing that. The more you practice, the more fluent you will feel, the more natural your English will sound. And remember, if you are preparing for the DET, if it's coming soon and you want to make sure you get a really high score, like 120 or even higher, make sure you check out our DET Complete Guide. It comes with a 12-hour video course with me where we go through every question type in a lot of detail, and unlimited AI DET practice questions on our DET practice platform. Okay, so if that sounds good, check out the link below. Now, if you want to keep studying here on YouTube, I would suggest the next video you watch is also about Read Then Speak. It is 5 practice Read Then Speak questions, and each one includes another model answer. So you can find the link just up here or here under the video. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm Francis from Last Minute English. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.